saved.
Welcome back to Site-314, a campaign set in the SCP TTRPG. Last week, some people got library cards. It's the only notable thing that happened. And now, Mole Rat, it was your notebook, right?
Yeah, my my goofy spiral bound notebook.
All right. So the Wandsman Squawk, who has been seen several times in different locations, copied down some information from a forbidden section of the Wanderer's library. And we left off just as Morat was reading what the rituals to deal with the deer require. And I'm debating whether I want to inform you privately or just say it out loud. Yeah, it's real.
Can I have a drama card?
Yeah, hold on, I gotta grab the deck. I forgot that you used a drama card last time.
Tempest, you may be pleased to know that I didn't have any yogurt.
Oh, good. You can't
I'm
commit crimes with
devastated.
food.
I'm devastated.
Oh my god.
I'm very proud of you, real.
That's the last one.
It's the last card.
No more drama, guys.
Yep. Oh wait, Teresa does have 4 reverence.
Unfortunately, the deck has gone dry.
Yeah.
Once the second edition deck comes in, we will have more, but that will be for the return to the campaign.
Hey.
What's the system we're doing after this?
Never going home.
Okay.
All right. And
Also, Lippy, I want one of those paintings behind you.
Antique store, baby.
And you can take a guess which one.
Thrift stores and antique stores are such a good spot.
Yes. You know me so well.
I have big clock.
Big clock.
Yeah. It's like I have shared my street profession this entire time.
Something fun that I want to start doing is we have like a bargain outlet near us, right? And they sell like overstock, cheap, like hotel style art that's really boring, right?
Oh yeah.
But I want to buy that and bring it to my artist friend and have them just like insert goofy stuff into it.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that so much.
They did my wherever it is. It's the scene. It's the bus stop scene from My Neighbor Totoro.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Simon from Adventure Time and Little Marcy.
I love that.
Yeah. I was like, I think that'd be really cool. Instead of Totoro, it's just Big Gunter.
Oh,
I love that.
I recently got a new anime figure.
Oh hell yeah.
It's a character from Demon Slayer.
Ooh.
Those figures are expensive.
It was $15 because I
What
went
gift
to
has no one
Ross.
given me?
Ross now has them for cheap, apparently.
All right, Molrat, I did send you something.
Yeah. So it's Morat's reading the Spiral Bound notebook. Okay, one of the rituals that we have to perform is performing a play wearing masks from the court of Alagata.
Fucking go.
So we have to go back there, get the masks, put on a show.
If that's in character, you notice Kane just kind of like gesture to her shoulder, and I'm like, she's like, in her head, she's like, I've been stabbed twice already. As a refresher, it was all because her mother is a horrible person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So when you are out of the alley of the public library that you started your adventure in, you can see the mountains have already started getting terraformed. The rock is being turned into this glass castle, kind of like Frozen with Elsa in the mountain.
Oh,
Except more of a
Nestix is
creepy,
gonna be
spooky-
earning their overtime today.
Kane's is like, oh, I feel sorry for Nestix after this.
Molrat, for the record, I didn't do it. I didn't even summon a black hole in a suburban neighborhood this mission. I was so good.
Yes, and we're proud of you for that, Real.
All right, and you are getting like once you're back, your phones are like updating with dozens of texts from the senior staff, mostly Cerise, going, "What the fuck?"
Oh, where did you guys go?
Kane will be like, yeah, we kind of had to go to the Wanderers Library. I'm sorry.
I'm assuming Teresa has been deployed to find them.
Yeah, we can say
And that's
that.
how she meets the-
Once you
okay.
emerge and your phones are tracking again, Therese, you finally have a beat on their location.
But Kane would be on top of informing Cerise. I'm like, yeah, we were in the Wanderers Library. I'm sorry.
How the fuck are we gonna get back to Alagata? Because the last time we were there, we had to go to London, the UK first.
Mm-hmm. Which means you know the way there.
Oh man, I would love to go to London, Molrat. There's this delightful little like fish and chip shop on this corner. I don't remember the street name, so we could have to line break figure it out for me. I'm sure it's a great
Yeah,
use of Foundation
sure.
resources.
As Real's telling me this, I'm just texting Cerise. Can you get a plane warmed up for us?
All right, and she confirms that. Kane, what was the name of the pilot?
Huh?
The
I've
pilot,
just
what
been
was
the
his name?
Oh, her name.
Her
Their
name, yeah.
It's Sasha. It's Sasha.
Sasha. Okay.
Sasha
Yes.
Swap.
Sasha is being deployed.
Yay!
Just return
Deploying
to site.
Sasha.
Also, so I love Sasha. I love that because actually part of me actually might want to play Sasha as actually a player.
So anyway, when you're about to get back into Molerat's fuck off vehicle, Teresa pulls up.
Yeah.
Hi. This entire time I've just been taking his word for it. What the fuck is Mulrat's vehicle?
It's an amphibious vehicle with a bunch of sentry turrets on it.
Fucking AAT. Is it a fucking bear?
What?
Is it a bear?
I mean, that's a question for Real.
Is
He's
it
the one
a
who bought it for
bear?
me.
No.
Is it just an APC?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just an Arnold personnel carrier
Yeah, I know.
with a bunch of sentry
bought it-
turrets strapped
He
on
bought
the
it on the
outside.
internet. Did you know you can just buy those on the internet for not a lot of money?
You can buy an APC for cheap.
Yeah, for like
Probably.
not a lot of money.
I mean, they auction
62
off their stuff.
They
Like
do
you can
auction
buy
off
ones.
stuff.
You can buy ones that are fixer uppers for like $12,000 to $15,000.
God damn.
I want a World War One a tractor that was decommissioned. That's what I would want. Is just a decommissioned World War One artillery tractor.
As we're like getting the APC fired up, I'm just gonna pop the hatch and be like, "Yo, Teresa, you made it just in time. Hop in. We're going
Where
back
have you been? Teresa gets in.
Teresa, do you have any Vicodin?
house."
Also, Kate will actually like pull from her satchel and like it's not Vicodin, but it's oxycodone.
Oh,
Teresa
nice.
does carry a
Hi,
first aid
between you
kit.
and me, that's the same fucking thing.
Now I know.
Oh.
Now I know. Now I know they say. Now I know they say that these don't mix with alcohol, but let me tell you, they sure do.
Real dear God, man.
Don't.
Kane will be like, I will never understand human limitations, but you should listen to the medical professionals. I'm
We
sorry,
ain't-
Dr.
We ain't
Bill.
got time for that. There's a cosmic cataclysm afoot.
Are you drinking back there?
No, hiding his flask back in his jacket.
He's
Well, if you're
having a
already
time.
drinking-
Also, Kane will ask Mollrat, I'm like, smoking or non-smoking? As she just slightly pulls out a cigarette.
You can do it, but you have to pop the hatch and sit on the roof.
The whole town's gonna get amnestetized anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at a little.
As she literally just pops the back, gets up, possibly goes into just the turret well, and just sits there standing in the turret well.
All right. On the way back, is anybody filling in Teresa?
Yeah. Yeah, just like, so yeah, we were in the Wanderer's Library. And we learned some
Okay.
stuff. Just driving. Driving this fucking APC down the road. Isn't subtlety is out the window. It's whatever at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foundation logos are
Also,
on the side.
No, not Foundation logos. It's the military themed cleaning service that we're advertising on the side of the APC.
Yeah, the war.
I was
the war
gonna
on
say
filth.
Foundation or Fish and Wildlife.
That would be
Also-
harder to convince
Also,
people.
I hate that it popped in my head that this entire commute, just if this was a movie, it just plays Lou Reed from her perspective of seeing.
All right, so that's all you're telling Teresa. No follow-up questions.
So Teresa knows better than to ask this group questions.
Teresa, I've been talking to this human skull. Pulls a human skull out of his bag.
Does Teresa get a feeling that a stim pack would help Real right now? With the broken leg or not?
If Teresa has access to the medical files, Teresa would know that Real had like surgery without going under to bolt his leg back together like hours ago.
And he was giving us like radio info mid operation.
Oh.
Also, Real, you better not be taking that fucking Vicodin back there.
And his healing is magically sped up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
he's still basically like crutch, but like hours after having his leg broken.
Because Teresa does carry 2 stim packs just in case someone else goes down.
Yeah, mechanically, that's not going to help.
Okay.
no.
Would it make Real feel good?
Oh, he's He's already feeling pretty good.
He feels very good right now. Have no fear.
All right, you get back to the site. The plane is waiting for you. Gillard is. Oh yeah, Teresa. Gillard's back.
Teresa never met Gillard.
Okay, so you two
Teresa.
are now meeting for the first time.
Yeah.
Hello, robot.
Hi, would Kane, would Evelyn understand if it would be okay to inform Cerise we have Gillard again?
I'm sure it's not important.
I mean, she released Gillard.
Okay, so it was under Cerise's. Would she know that it was Cerise who said you get to not be at D class anymore?
Probably.
Okay. And also in the kerfuffle of things, no one gives a shit. There's a possibility we've bled through 2 RD classes on the front line at this point.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you two, Gillard and Teresa. I don't know where I'm actually pointing on your screens.
You're lucky for me on my end.
On the stream, I'm pointing to Gillard and Teresa.
You are on my end. It's
Okay.
your top right, your top left. I'm top right. Rail is middle. It goes, and then second row is Gillard, Teresa, Mollrat.
Our screens match.
Okay.
It always does it in alphabetical order.
Is that actually what is
Yeah.
that's doing? Oh,
Yeah.
It's alphabetical, but also
Except for
depending
Laura.
on who
Except for
has
Laura.
Priorities. Yeah,
Priority for
prioritizes
cameras.
cameras. Then live. No live
yeah.
top cameras. Then. Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday when I was streaming Curse of Strahd, like, it was all over the place.
How was that?
It was session 0. Anyway, so it's you two. You are just meeting for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Hello, robot.
Greetings.
Not
Does
bad.
Gillard have any sort of ID on her that's visible?
Julia is he they, but
No, I
let's
mean
see
like
here.
foundation identification
No.
card. No.
Nothing.
Okay.
He does not
Nothing.
work for Foundation.
Would Gillard be in a foundation database?
Yeah, as
Past.
yeah, former.
As dead.
Greetings, Gillard. As Teresa accesses that database.
The robot knew my name.
Like, what are you wearing anyway? Because I know where you work, but do you have like, are you in civilian clothing or work
vest,
uniform?
Apron and chef hat on.
Is it branded?
You've been in your kitchen clothes this entire time.
Yeah.
All right, so he has
full uniform is wild.
So he has this apron that says Ambrose Restaurants on it.
Okay.
Teresa remembers that place from, I believe, the auction. I believe they catered that.
Probably.
Yeah.
She didn't eat any of the food because she doesn't eat. But like, don't they cook people or something? Oh, great.
Kane will duck down for a second into the rest of the personnel area, and she's gonna be like, "I have one of their cookbooks. I won it at the auction."
Teresa is unfazed by all of this information because she's not human. It doesn't apply.
Yeah, just wait till you meet something that eats technology.
Yeah, that's the problem.
All right, so you get to the site. Plane is waiting. Is there anything you want to grab before you head to London?
Hi.
This is gonna buy a...
Kane's gonna bring sorbet.
Okay.
Can
Teresa's
I
gonna
have,
buy a...
I'm gonna try to have Jillard steal an access card.
Because
That
sorbet
is gonna-
has not been in London.
That is going to have to be like a very high roll of.
Hey, let's go.
What is pickpocket a thing? I think pickpocket.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's a pocket.
All right.
It's a charisma check.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so the DC is going to be 25 on that.
25, let's go.
No clumsy
Oh.
intern getting their pockets picked.
No, shh.
No
shut up.
shot.
Shh. Shh. Sorry.
Also, for
I
refresher,
got
sorbet
close.
is Kane's cat.
Come on, please. 9. God, I can't do math. Give me a second. Okay. Shit. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I got explodes. Oh, baby, please. Please. Okay.
If you pull this off.
Okay. Shut. Shh. I'm doing math.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I got 21.
Oh.
God damn it.
You don't manage. Security is eyeing you very suspiciously because you're supposed to be dead. So, yeah, security has thwarted you.
Gosh dang it. I will
You
piss
got
them off.
close.
I did get close.
Teresa's gonna buy a sniper rifle. Attachments real quick.
Okay. All right. Remember, anything that you don't take with you, you don't have.
Yeah.
Just cramming all my weapons in a duffel bag.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna
Hoisting that
Deadpool
on
it?
my shoulder. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Teresa's gonna bring literally everything.
Okay.
Oh.
On the plane. God, what is the flight between Washington State and fucking London?
Oh god.
Oh lord.
We have 2 layovers. It would possibly more than likely be Dallas Fort Worth, and then somewhere in New England would be the second flight.
All right, so this is a few day journey. How are you entertaining yourselves on this endless flight?
Not well.
Teresa's downloaded a couple of movies. And it's just kind of
Playing them on her eyes. Everyone just has to lean in real close.
yeah. Well, Teresa's able to wire into like some sort of monitor.
Okay.
Kane is copious amounts of coffee because it's the only few things that are palatable. And yes, that was a Tokyo Ghoul reference.
I'm debating whether or not to say that a D class was included on the plane as rations.
Oh, okay. Hi. So is this Foundation? Is this a Foundation aircraft?
Yes, and a Foundation
yes.
flight path.
Okay. So there's a possibility some of that D class went to feeding sorbet during the days.
Does Jillard have any opinions on D class being used as food?
Nope.
Actually, I want to say
He's cooking him up.
Oh yeah, and there's a possibility she brought the cookbook and asked Jillard to use it.
Oh hell yeah.
We
With a
are
side of
so
unlimited
morally gray.
Listen,
We
that's the perfect spot for the Foundation staff.
Okay.
Okay,
My
Morat
character- Morally gray.
is pure and innocent. Everyone else.
okay, okay, I wouldn't go that far, but
Yeah, Teresa doesn't have morals.
A lot of room to grow there.
A lot of big-
All right.
Okay, so we got Teresa showing movies. Kane is being fed. Gillard is doing the feeding.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
Don't take that out of context.
is there a what you call it, an in-flight like staff?
So do we
Not
have
really.
flight attendants?
Yeah, do we have
No.
flight attendants? That's the question.
No. It's just
Really?
you, and for a time that extra D class.
Realist trying to like page like a flight crew in
Which-
hopes that he can order drinks.
Which is
Does
not
this-
forthcoming. I mean, everyone else sees you trying unsuccessfully.
Ria, would you like a drink?
I would love a drink.
Squeezes the D class.
Oh my god, not ringing him out.
Iron smoothie.
Iron smoothie. Oh no.
That's possibly something Kane is drinking because he believes the philosophy of every part has a use.
Just this wine glass of D class.
Yeah.
Wine glass of D class is fiendish.
With a cherry on top. Don't forget the cherry.
Morat's gonna use this as an opportunity to like finish up all the fucking paperwork he's got backlogged. So he's just sitting there on his computer, like filing reports and shit.
You going
task
for
can
that?
Be automated.
You going for that overtime?
Oh yeah.
Teresa's looking over while still playing movies and like, you could automate that task.
I need a good human touch to my reporting.
So, question: Teresa still has like 100 Dragon's Breath shotgun shells. Can I give Molerat 50 of those?
Sure.
All right,
Lit.
Molerat, you have 50 incendiary shotgun shells.
Nice.
That you fired ×5.
God. Perfect to go with my flamethrower.
Also,
Did-
I'm going to keep it brief. Fuck the invention of fire's breath rounds. It specifically is not just incendiary rounds. It's
The flechette.
incendiary flechette. It's flechette rounds too.
You get
Is
hit by a
anybody-
bunch of
Is anybody equipping Gillard with anything?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Chillin', take your pick. I got a full duffel bag.
Yeah.
What do you
Ew.
specialize in?
you are a knife.
Bodies.
A
Not a
knife.
lot of
Got-
choice on melee, but
Teresa hands you a knife.
Thank you.
Uh,
I got a robot
M4A1.
knife.
M4A1, PPK, body armor.
yeah,
Gas mask.
slide him a Black Eagle shotgun. I got also slide him a gas mask. I have 10.
You have 10 gas masks.
Yes, I stocked up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take anything.
Okay, so what exactly is Gillard getting?
Molerat first.
Gas mask, and a Black Eagle shotgun.
Gillard, we're going to London.
All right,
Yes.
Teresa
My
will
home.
will give Gillard body armor, a knife, a PPK, and an M4A1.
Oh,
Arming him to the teeth.
Gillard, here, take this. And Real pulls out a pop figure of Mufasa from The Lion King.
What?
oh, it's so cute.
Are you still high?
He's so high.
Oh, and multi-frequency radio.
Ooh.
Because Teresa carries a spare.
Thank you for
All right.
for the weapons.
And lastly, how nuts are you driving each other on the last leg of the trip?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Teresa's shut down.
Chiller.
Playing tunes through the
Plane
headset.
is over ocean in every direction, and Chiller's like, "Are we there yet?"
Did anyone bring parachutes?
There would be parachutes on board,
Okay.
but it's not
Reason-
long. The plane does actually land on a runway, and there is a Foundation black nondescript SUV waiting for you.
For once, it's not just MCLD.
Or local police.
Like, nah, Cerise arranged things with plenty of time.
Yeah.
However, is Lecraine sending anything? Since he would probably know that they were coming.
Real quick, Kane as she steps off the plane, not even out directly on the runway, pulls out a cigarette again, lights it up, it takes a hit, pulls it out, and says, "Ah, God save our queen." As she continues walking.
Does Kane know about the Queen of England?
No, she doesn't. She possibly, last episode I checked, she believes we're still on Queen Victoria.
Queen is dead.
Agent Kane, we are currently on King Charles.
Like, isn't the monarch of this country still Queen Victoria?
No.
Well, it was on all of her currency. Don't inform me.
It's okay. Parliament took over.
I have this quarter. Are we still on George Washington?
You proved
Got
a
there.
point.
Anyway, does Lecraine care at all that Site-314
Proved a
staff
point.
are here in his
I think he
territory again?
would. Yeah. What am I allowed to send from Lecraine?
What
Well,
if
you have the full resources of MCLT.
Okay. Can I send things that MCLD would be in possession of?
Yes,
Okay.
you're gonna need it.
Oh, Lord.
So a man walks up and he has a couple like briefcases on like a little dolly, and he has Lecraine like FaceTiming on an iPhone. And he opens a briefcase and there's just Lecraine and he's like, "Hey." And he's like, "Oh, heck, is that Gillard?"
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
"Gillard, congratulations on the wedding, I heard."
Oh, thank you. I got your gift.
Yeah, well, here's I'm real busy with like businessman things these days, but I know there's like a cataclysmic anomaly that could destroy the Earth, so figured I'd send a couple things just to help out a little bit.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah, I don't like but I was gonna say don't tell my boss I am the boss. Don't tell my business partners though because they might like.
Gotta say, I'm
Right
not
on.
super on the hotline with them, but keep it in mind.
Kane will lean into the camera and like, bureaucracy is cutthroat, Lecraine. Remember that.
Yeah, but it's really hard when I'm real strong.
I've watched you turn a guy into mist by punching him. You should be fine, Lagrange.
Exactly. No one's more. I was gonna say no one's more cutthroat than me, but I really don't cut throats. I'm more just like, and he's just making like a punching motion.
She
Lacrane
claps.
at 99 will be more fit than Dick Van Dyke.
Yes. Yes, he would be.
All right. So I don't think any of these are that exceptionally crazy, Delano. But they do vibe like D&D magic items. They're on
Okay.
the Lacrane, or they're on the Marshall Carter Dark product list.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 3 of them.
Okay. We're going crazy here.
We're going crazy. All right. So the first case, the guy opens it up, and it looks like a Thompson submachine gun.
Oh, Mulrat, you might have to fight me for it.
Believe me, I will.
All right, who has higher submachine gun skill?
Oh, probably you.
A 1.3.
1.5.
Oh.
Wait
All right,
until they've
so-
all been revealed.
Okay.
You might want to call dibs on something else.
So it's a submachine gun that doesn't produce any noise, including when you load it or if you drop it to the ground.
Ooh.
I just realized something.
Huh.
Kane's older than was older than Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah. No,
Victoria was
there's
monarch
been,
of England in 1901.
there's been 6 monarchs since Victoria.
Yes.
And Teresa
Albert was
will
alive.
tell Kane that.
Her was like Rococo era, 1870s.
Oh,
Anyway, that was the first
The
case.
first thing. The second case he opens up, and it's a fedora.
ooh, fedora.
Kane's
Hey,
like,
Momo.
it's a fedora.
It's
What about
pretty.
the fedora, Lacrane?
Pretty
It's very
fedora.
fashionable, Kane. It's very fashionable. We love high fashion.
Can I take the fedora?
The fedora will not necessarily make people think you belong, but not like you're out of place. You're perceived as normal in a setting or situation.
Oh, it's
Incognito.
a clipboard and high-vis vest.
It's like a scanner darkly.
You're not supposed to be there, but you're not quite out of
Ow.
place.
I don't know where my copy is, but ow, that was a deep cut. You know it.
All right, so Gillard is calling the fedora.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's like, and Cerise tipped me off that you might be going to Alagata. So, and he opens up the last case, and there's 2 bottles of wine inside it. And he's like, there's nothing super anomalous about this, but this is Rubito Reserve. It's produced in Alagata. It's some of the finest wine there. We don't show up to parties empty-handed. Don't let anyone know that I stole this from the wine cabinet.
Kane's like, I recall I won some of that.
Teresa will take the bottles for safekeeping.
Okay. I will say, Gillard, you were, because of your restaurant connections, you've probably heard of that stuff as being way too rich for your blood.
Yeah.
It's about $3 million a bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't
So they're
shatter
only gonna
them.
get one.
Pop.
Chug, chug, chug.
So they're only gonna get
$6
one.
million bender.
We're gonna auction the other one.
All right, what should I stat? Or do we have an actual Thompson as one of the things? I don't think so.
I don't remember
Yeah.
having a Thompson.
Yeah, what should I? What like SMGs should I stat?
Whatever rank 4 is.
Shit, there's a lot of.
Like, yeah,
The
you can
site.
you can just pick a level 4 weapon and use those stats.
There
Okay,
gotta be a level 4 submachine gun.
there's one.
Oh, the Cyclone.
Yeah, I think that's the only one. Sick. Okay. Oh, perfect. It doesn't actually do anything anomalous. Nice. All right. Does the Thompson that's silent have like a witty name?
It's called Tight Lip Tommy.
Tight Lip Tommy.
That's
That's
great.
really good. I really liked that.
Okay, and I assume the representative from MCLD fucks off.
Yeah, he never said anything the whole time. And the crane's like, "Bye, guys," as the case is closing, and then he just gets in his vehicle and drives away.
Oh wait, nice man.
All right. So yeah, there was a Black Foundation nondescript van waiting for you, no driver.
I drive.
Teresa has a 1.7.
I don't have nothing.
Guys, I can drive.
No, you're drunk.
Guys,
Drunk
no,
and
no,
high
I'm good to
and
drive.
injured.
Don't worry.
No.
Guys, I'm good to drive, I swear. You know, I
No,
actually
only-
drive better.
absolutely not.
I only need one leg.
Jesus. I got it. I've driven in Britain before.
All right.
That's probably where Teresa would screw up, is because they drive on the wrong side of the road.
It hasn't gotten the driving on the left side patch.
The
No.
UK pack, the UK data update.
No.
Turned location services off, so
Like I assume like the GPS assistant in England would know which side to drive on.
I looked at my page on one of the skills, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad we never had to roll any of that skill.
Which one?
I have a negative 0.0 in blend in and disguise. I have a -2.
I have a 0.2 and a +2 modifier.
Oh, that is gonna mean so much more in second edition.
Oh
Teresa
yeah,
has-
right, because the fucking uniforms.
The uniform
Teresa
checks.
has,
Oh, I'm gonna fail.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Teresa has 5.5 in that. 3.5.
Morat
level
starts putting a
modifier.
mask in front of the gas mask.
No.
Yeah, and Kane's kind of okay because she's just going to be perceived as she does not understand what era it is, but
Mhm.
we're kind of okay because at least she's not dressing in Edwardian fashion. At least she's dressing in like the 60s.
Yeah. You're just retro.
Yes, more retro than you think.
How does the android blend in the best?
You just put like the Tesla logo on you.
Prototype.
Yes, Tesla is making military bots now. No question that.
If people will question it more if Teresa doesn't break down.
Like, this actually seems to work pretty good. That's really strange.
Someone just has to
Something fishy going on
whisper.
here.
Someone just has to whisper paradoxes in Teresa's ear every once in a while.
What is 0 divided by 0?
This statement is false. So you don't have paradox protection?
No, I've said that movies being stupid has caused Teresa to crash.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, like, driving to the location, the biggest challenge is just remembering where it is. Some of you have been there.
Yeah, I was there. Almost died there. Should I make a navigate check?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Navigate is intelligence.
Real is talking to you like he definitely knows where he's going.
And I'm tuning him out.
That's the appropriate thing to do.
Teresa temporarily gags Real with the baklava.
19.1.
Okay. Nothing crazy happens. You do pass by a fish and chip stand on a corner.
Oh no.
Real's like, oh,
Stop the car! Stop the car!
Jumps out the window.
Also, did Teresa try to gag Real?
Yeah.
Real's like, Teresa, not right now. Gosh. Give me a drink first.
Also, you were informed there is, like, petty euros in the glove box.
Oh, so our dollars aren't good enough here?
Real rolls out of the car and he gets the fish and chips with the mushy piece.
No.
Yes,
Anybody-
with the vinegar sauce.
Anybody else getting anything?
Kane. Kane is actually, if there is a pub there, she's just gonna disappear for a duration and come back empty-handed. But it's implied she had a pint. She basically ordered a pint, paid for it, chugged it, walked out.
Okay, so just a few minutes. A nearby pub, easy to find.
Yes.
So just
Staying in
long
the car.
enough. So yeah, just hanging out in the car for a few minutes, eating fish and chips.
Teresa.
Jet lag,
that's all
Dan.
Real's.
All right. So is Molrat not going to be fed?
No, Morat's just like, guys, we gotta go. Listen, while we're like having fun, hanging around here,
Molrat,
that thing is
Molrat,
making
Molrat.
like a snow this fucking castle.
Molrat, look at me.
Cats.
Molrat. Molrat, listen. The world is ending.
Correct. Yes.
If the world
This
is
the
ending,
pressing issue.
yeah, then I am going to enjoy these curbside fish and chips at least one last time.
No, we're gonna stop the world from ending. Get in the car. You can eat on the way.
Keyword Mollrat. If we stop the world ending.
Yeah.
Now we'd win.
Molrat,
We got this, I believe.
I like your enthusiasm, just like that time, just like that time that we fought 173 and White Goop Larry. You should have the optimist, all right?
Say what now?
What's with the white goop?
White,
He is misremembering which Molrat.
White Goop Larry.
is that a rapper?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think that was a fight.
Yeah. He is out of it. He's thinking of the wrong Molrat.
You could gather that.
173, except you could still move when you were looking at him. That one.
You what?
Teresa's like, Dr. Real, I will give you $200 if you wear a gas mask for the rest of this car trip.
I don't need money. What? Teresa.
Buy my car.
Teresa, do you think I'm poor?
I will
Is it
give
'cause
you a hug if you wear a gas mask for the rest of this trip.
Real is sitting on $43,000.
The nobleman, the formal nobleman in Real is really coming out here.
Kane will actually pull out from like her like polo pocket that has like that pocket that is in the shoulder, like the breast pocket front. She pulls out a rolled up green stuff and hands it to Rio. I'm like, smoke this. You'll feel
Oh
better.
god. We gotta hot box the van.
I'm rolling down all the windows.
I mean, it doesn't matter for Mole Rat, right? Mole Rat's got a cat.
I'm glad Teresa doesn't need to breathe.
Oh man, if you weren't hungry before.
Oh, it's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing Real got his fish and chips with mushy peas. That's all I'm saying.
Because of course,
All right.
of course, Kane would occasionally get 420/J from Counselor Candy.
Yep. All right. So who all is going to enter Alagata hungry? Teresa doesn't count.
Yeah.
Because Real's not going to be hungry. He's fed.
Joe's gonna pull out some never-ending breadsticks from under his hat.
Hell yeah.
Get Kane under 420/J is possibly. It's like, hey, can I have some of that?
Absolutely.
All right, so
why is it
Smoking
foggy
before
back
we're
here?
supposed to be doing this thing.
is this torture for Morat? Like, is he in hell right now?
Torture for this
Mole
one.
Rat's like, criminal.
Having a fucking blast right now.
Any
Maybe
other
we're-
mole rat would be having a blast.
Okay, aside from that stop for some of you to refuel, you do manage to find the tower, which is a rather large landmark that has the door. And the guards to the tunnel leading to that door are now Foundation staff who have been informed that you were coming. So when they see the van, they flag you down and usher you towards the door.
Pop out, duffel bag over my shoulder.
Yeah.
All right. So is everyone
Real.
entering? Oh, real what?
Real limps out. He's got a single crutch.
Yeah.
And he's like, hello. And he's at this point,
Bloodshot
like
eyes.
irrevocably high because painkillers, alcohol, and 420-J.
Real is so cross-faded right now.
Yeah.
In the car.
Real,
Other
Real's
mole
like,
rat would be
I-
proud.
Yeah, can confirm. If other Mole Rat could know that Real was living his best life and not actually dead.
Teresa looks at everyone else and is like, do we leave Dr. Real here? He may be a liability.
No, he is probably the best equipped person to be going into Alagata with us, despite the condition he's in.
All right, so everyone is entering the door.
Yeah.
After all the
Yeah.
thaumaturgic stuff needed to open it has been done by the guards.
how does UK staff feel about me showing up just blazed beyond repair?
Americans.
He's like, hey, I am a professional.
If this is
Technically,
what passes for a professional across the pond.
Dr. Real is not a U.S. citizen.
What?
Kane will, at that comment of Americans, Kane will literally speak in Russian. I'm like, you dare call me American?
At
Hey,
that,
you can do
they
it. Okay.
yeah, the guard does not know Russian, but it's like, oh, ma'am, I apologize.
Real also doesn't know Russian. He leans over to Jillard and is like, Jillard, did Kane just speak in the deep tongues?
I don't know what that is. Maybe.
How many Russians would like their language being described as the deep tongues?
Real thinks Kane's speaking in like magic languages.
uh,
He's so zooted right now.
yeah. All right, everyone gets in the door. It closes behind you. It is pitch black in this room. And after a few minutes, a door on the other side of the room opens up. And this is where you get to describe what you look like now.
All right.
Let's go.
But just note, Mole Rat, your face, your gas mask has become a plague doctor mask.
Oh yeah.
And Jillard, your hat is still a fedora. Everything else is like fancy Victorian ball-esque attire. So I'm just going to go around on my screen. Real, what does your character look like? Or what is he wearing?
Oh yeah, so I feel since Real was like super high going in, that he is wearing like a hybridized sort of outfit that is kind of like wizard's robes, but also kind of like a what you call it, like a big ball gown dress with like a corset. And then he's got a really long, also flowy wizard hat that's flowing down into the dress.
Which will, oddly enough, fit in pretty well. What does your mask look like? Because everyone is wearing at least a domino mask.
We're all wearing ball masks. Yeah. So he's got just like a half mask on. And it is like black obsidian and then has these like red like claw marks over the top of it.
Ooh. All right. What is Kane wearing?
Kane is wearing something that she has not been wearing in centuries. Kane is wearing, and I love that this is a my time to shine. He's wearing the following: a crimson blood red tailcoat, and under that is a cream chemise with a brown and golden embroidered waistcoat, and her mask is a half mask to her face, and it seems to be that of like a crow, because the theme of Corvus Sanguine has to be on point.
Okay. Jillard, aside from your fedora still being a fedora.
Jiller's wearing a like classic butler tailcoat and has a golden Labrador kind of mask.
Adorable.
Tongue sticking out.
Your tongue or the mask has a tongue?
Oh, the mask has a tongue.
Oh, okay. All right, Teresa.
All right, so
also,
Teresa
your body itself could have changed if you wanted it to.
Okay. Not really. Teresa is wearing an American 1812 military blue coat.
Oh yeah.
So it is a blue wool coat. It has tails, red on the inside, a red high collar, yellow piping, buttons down the front. She has a cartridge box with a white strap, bayonet scabbard on the other hip with a brass plate here. She's wearing a military shako and just kind of like a simple eye cover. And her firearm has turned into a flintlock musket.
Same stats, though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mulrat, aside from Plague Doctor mask, a very fancy Plague Doctor mask, what else you wearing?
I just look like the wash your hands sign behind over your left shoulder.
Okay.
Like exactly like that. Full like robes, a cane, like the like flat top hat. And I'm just like, yeah. Well, welcome back.
Yeah, and all of your outfits extremely high quality, highly detailed decoration. Like you are high society. All right. And when you step out of the door into the alleyway of this strange world, the only colors visible, aside from what you're wearing, is like blue, blacks, and yellows. And you are in an alley. It is dark. Some of you have been here before. And you can tell, like looking out into the street, it's a pretty active place right now. What you doing?
Gotta find those masks.
Teresa's gonna flip on her thermal vision just to see if it works.
It does. Oh, also, Real, your magic is back in full force.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
This very, very familiar warm tingles.
Guys,
Flood you.
I feel tingly.
Real, do you need to use the bathroom?
Also,
but I
your
think that's
magic.
unrelated.
Also, your magical healing is accelerating.
Oh my god.
Oh, Kane is going to test her her hand warping.
It is very fluid. No effort at all.
Alright. Well, if I remember correctly, all roads lead to the important place that I can't remember the name of right now.
That's exactly right, Molerat. All roads lead to the important place.
Yeah.
The castle.
That's the one.
Does Teresa have an internet connection?
No.
Oh, she's lost.
Yep. Also, just peeking out through the alleyway, you can see the architecture and gravity itself is kind of fucked here. Because, like, you can see, like, in the sky, there's more roads and people walking upside down on those roads.
Don't worry, guys. It's magic.
Some people even just, like, floating between your surface and, like, other surfaces elsewhere. This is Gillard's first time. Anybody else's first time here?
It all
Okay.
makes sense if you don't think about it whatsoever. But no
Which is
thought.
hard for Teresa to do.
Yeah, no, Teresa is... Her eyes are flickering.
Yeah, like every time you try to create a mental map of the area, you look back and it's different.
There are several times where Teresa just stops for a couple seconds.
Yeah, sometimes
Teresa.
I forget how weird this fucking place is.
Teresa, just imagine the whole world is operating on a randomized equation, like a procedurally generated world that continues to refresh.
At least
Not
it's
understood.
not the city. At least it's not the town that is one person by a technicality.
Just don't get separated from your team. You'll never find them again.
Teresa
let's
pulls
see if
out
we
some
can find
rope
this
and just starts tying herself to everyone.
All right,
Teresa's
who's
like, "Guys,
allowing
I'm
that?
scared."
No thanks.
Okay. Teresa is tied to Kane.
Which
Anyway, you're saying?
which I find amusing out of character.
Okay. All right, Teresa and Kane are now tied. I'm assuming quite a bit of length, some slack there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from her
Close
climbing
line.
gear, so.
Okay. All right, so you get it out of the alleyway. Some of you super disoriented, considering the labyrinth shit going on. Everyone is in super fancy gowns and suits. Everyone's got a mask on. A lot of people have extra appendages, too many heads, too few heads, spider arms, but also a lot more humans than the people who were here last time had seen before.
Oh, a change of pace. Wonder if the tourism season's on now.
Where do the tourists here even come? Oh, you know what? I think you can buy like tickets here. Nice vacation spot for the multiverse.
I'm sure.
Was Kane going to say something?
Oh, Kane. Kane's saying that. Kane's just gonna kind of just like kind of let loose a little bit,
Mhm.
and kind of will like kind of either invert, kind of just flip her hands a little bit and kind of stretch out, or kind of contort a little bit at her proportions.
Okay. It doesn't take long before you start seeing the reason why things are a little bit busier here, as there's like flyers posted occasionally in shop fronts and alleyways. There is a big, like, I don't want to say audition, talent show, employment drive, whatever, but Aligata is currently seeking a new ambassador.
Oh
Uh-oh.
yeah.
We gotta go to it.
I guess if
Didn't
we
we-
get walking.
We murdered the last guy, right?
Oh yeah, no, fully.
And so
Oh,
there
yeah.
seem to be a lot of people here wanting to throw their hat in.
Chillard, we did crimes. We slayed not only a foreign dictator, or not a foreign dictator, a foreign representative, but a interdimensional one.
Were they good crimes?
Good intention.
Was it worth it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say so.
That was a
King's
good
tragedy
crime.
hasn't been active since, so I'm gonna call that a win.
Yeah, they fought someone who was using a deck of many things as a weapon.
And I got dumber, a lot dumber.
Yeah, you lost a bunch of dice.
Yeah, I bought them back. It put a real dent in my experience.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
made me so sad.
that was a wacky
True,
fight.
That was whack as hell.
You're whack as hell.
And Maddie Bell has
Oh.
still not recovered from that fight.
And she also
Oh, is
still
this the-
owns a fortress from it.
Yeah.
Was this
There
the
is-
fight where Maddie saw God?
Yeah.
Saw reality, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so a lot of the humans, you kind of recognize, kind of interpreting what their outfits used to be, and you can kind of say, oh, yeah, they were probably Serpent's Hand, Ijima, New Horizons, like a bunch of really anomalous GOIs are all trying to get a piece of the pie.
Hey, how funny would it be if we won?
Amazing. I think you guys can do it.
Yes, the team that took out the last ambassador.
You know what? That's a fair shot.
Morat becomes ambassador of Alicata.
Also,
I think that would be fucking hilarious.
Has to start showing up at high school plays and torturing
God.
people.
Damn it.
Kane cannot claim in that death at all. Not in that team setup at the time.
Anyway, what is your plan?
I mean,
Did we have one of
walk
those?
until we. If we
Make-
walk and all roads lead to the castle we need to go to,
Uh,
there in no time.
Kane's plan is make the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan.
Welcome to the SCP Foundation.
Sound plan.
Teresa doesn't know what's going on right now. She's unable to formulate plans.
Yeah.
Bill says, my tingles, right. And then he holds up his hand and a spell book like manifests in his hand.
Okay. All right. What you doing with it?
He's just like flipping through it.
Okay.
He's like, what is all this again?
Guess we're walking on the path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get walking.
All right. All right. There are like shop stalls because of the increased traffic. A lot of the shops are like doing business out front into this like, bazaar. There is a lot of very alien aromas from restaurants.
Oh yeah, go to a restaurant right now.
All right, and they have like the closest one has these skewers with some kind of creature that's been roasted that has like 10 legs.
Can we get another snack?
It's like if a king crab and a bald cat had a baby.
What the?
Yeah.
Does Kane recognize kind of a better gist of it?
Make a roll. Either a cult, or if you want to try something else.
She's gonna cult this.
Okay.
There is a cooking skill.
Yeah, but that's like how to prepare it, not what it was.
It's a 21.
Okay. Yeah, this is something from another dimension.
Okay.
It is not Sarkic.
Okay.
If you are looking for Sarkic stuff, you would see like a few stalls down the Sarkic equivalent of like takoyaki.
She's going to just. She's gonna look at. She's gonna look at everyone. I'm like, pointing at the stall. I'm like, I'm stopping when we get to that. And she will. By the way, Survey has been on her shoulder this entire time, just
Okay.
as she occasionally pets her.
All right. So a lot of the interdimensional alien individuals don't really notice you. The humans are like starting to get an idea that like you're starting to hear whispers. Is that Foundation? It's like, did the Foundation get here? To everyone but Gillard, who is incognito.
Feels
Does
like,
Teresa-
don't worry. Oh, go ahead,
Does-
Teresa.
Does Teresa see any like magical weapons?
There are many. Like almost everyone is armed.
Teresa's gonna peruse the weapons.
All right.
Do dollars or credits here.
No.
work here. Oh,
Well,
can I trade?
we've hit our
Yes.
roadblock.
I'm just gonna say this follows like Feywild rules.
Yeah.
So a mirror might be a very good trade.
Depending on who you're talking to, yeah, it can get wacky like that.
I am going to try and find the most flamboyantly dressed weapon salesman there is.
Everyone is flamboyant, but if you're going for like super special, yeah, give me like a what is search? Investigate? Investigate's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
looking for someone who she would peg for as probably vain. So, oh, that's right. I have 40-10, and one of them exploded.
Yay.
Nice.
Oh, another
Damn
thing
it.
about second edition, the 10s don't explode into two 12s. It's just a single 12.
That makes sense.
Oh.
All right, investigate. 18.5, or no,
Okay.
19.5.
Yeah.
I have a mod.
Yeah, that's enough. Yes, you do find a lady selling weapons who is like extra special, like makeup underneath her mask, hair up, and just elaborate curls and braids.
Yeah. So she's gonna look at the weapons, probably prioritize getting something like a knife or bladed weapon instead of a gun or something.
Okay. You do see a long serrated knife that has an eye in the pommel that is staring at whoever is closest.
Oh. Yeah, she's interested.
Nice.
And Teresa will offer the mirror and possibly the pin she got from Tasha.
Ooh. All right. She's interested in the mirror. Like, can never have too many of these. But yeah, the other thing seals the deal.
Okay. So
All right. So you get the knife, and you notice now that you are its owner, it's no longer staring at you. It just changes where it's looking based on who is closest to you.
okay.
All right.
Can real
And
cast identify?
Can I cast identify? Yes, I can cast identify.
You had to go check.
If you asked real that in person, he would also answer that, but he'd be flipping through his book.
Teresa, like, shows real a knife and asks, "What do?"
Is there a Aarakocra around or
Oh,
something
yeah.
of that nature? Real is going to see if he can barter for one of their feathers for a glass of earth whiskey.
All right. Trying to think what check that would be. Negotiate. That sounds like a negotiation, right?
Yeah.
Negotiate is under
I think it's the last column.
last column. Don't worry, guys. I'm untrained.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
But I do have a +2 bonus to it for something.
Still not identifying Teresa's new toy.
No, I need the
I-
feather first. And then I
Oh,
can
okay.
identify
All
it.
components.
21.
Oh, yeah. If you're offering up
Nice.
whiskey, yeah, you get like several offers.
Nice. I mean, I also need some shells from 2 different kinds of eggs, so if those are in the mix.
Yeah, they can also offer that.
Nice.
I
Okay.
thought of something horrible. I'm not gonna tell it on stream.
So
All this is
I
all this
so-
is happening. I'm just like, Teresa, why don't you just ask the person you bought the knife from what it does?
Oh no, they're
Real-
kind of
real-
sketchy.
Real's like, shh, mole rat. Got this under control. And Real holds the feather out, and the feather starts hovering over the knife blade, and then like his eyes get all like arcane and like crazy, and then it just all stops very suddenly as I use identify.
Okay, so the knife. Stats of pyroclastic katana.
Oh. I'm assuming that's a level 4 weapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
We ain't doing garbage here. This is the end game.
Yeah.
With the added ability,
God.
the eye will always look to the closest individual to you, even if that individual is invisible.
That's what I guessed it.
So, yeah, if you think someone is close to you, but the eye is pointing in a different direction, you know to be alarmed.
So this does 78, and for me, 6d10 plus. Does the added part get multiplied too?
Yes.
Plus 4.
So, a good blade.
A very good blade. Now I gotta figure out what weapon to take off of that little tiny list they have.
This is annoying.
Because I'm full.
But I need all of the weapons all of the time. I'm always holding all of them.
No,
Yeah.
okay. So I have the weapon list on the first sheet filled. And then I have more in my inventory.
Yeah, Real's like, everyone gather around here, and he pulls like a pestle and mortar out of his bag, and he's crushing up eggshells.
Keep in mind, if you have your spell book, that's an arcane focus. Any material components that don't have a cost, you can skip.
Oh, I forgot about that. Here I am grinding spell components.
It's been a while. Let him do his work.
Yeah.
He's like, it's been so long. I need the simplicities of magic.
Yeah.
And then, so he blows the eggshells into the air, like the dust from the eggshells, and it sprinkles down over everyone. He's using Rary's telepathic bond. So now everyone's just like linked up over telepathy.
But how does that work for Teresa?
Teresa gets a special Bluetooth chip. We just give
Device
Teresa
connected.
we give Teresa a walkie-talkie.
It has one.
That's tuned into your thoughts.
It's magic, baby. We don't question it.
And how is Gillard handling this? Suddenly you have 4 other people in your head.
This is usually what my family does to me. It's weird.
I'd like to think that Teresa just has constant TV static going on.
Getting a migraine.
Like, not loud, but like just in the background.
When tuning into Kane, Kane's thought, it's not at all in English.
Your inner monologue is not, but when you're talking to everyone else.
Yes.
Okay.
It kind of hints that English is not her first language, actually.
Good to know. All right. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, getting some ingredients. I'm gonna try to trade with the Mufasa bobblehead.
Okay. You're getting rid of it?
Yeah.
Already?
Turns out Funko Pops very popular in Aligata.
Let's go, baby.
So what are you trading for?
I want. Let's see here. How about stew? Could I do what I need to make aligatum lasagna?
Yes, and they think they're ripping you off.
Yeah.
You're gonna put your franchise location on the map.
The stall Kane goes to, she just pulls from her from like her nap or tailcoat a bag, opens it, and just pours nothing but knuckle bones and a few metatarsals.
All right, so the lizard person who is cooking up this sarkic takoyaki is like, oh no, sorry, I can't break change that high. just one is fine.
She pulls out the metatarsal, and I'm like, is this too much, or do you need a knuckle bone?
No, that's fine. And like roots around for change and brings out like a cleanly cut half of an eyeball.
She looks at the whole thing on the whole thing, and it's like, what would get me more than an eyeball? I'm pretty hungry.
If you want to include a second, I can throw in some more eyeballs. They will be jellied, though.
She throws in 2 more.
Okay. All right, you have this nice meal of like fried sarkic flesh, takoyaki, and some eyeballs.
She walks back. She just and she actually gives Sorbet the eyeball, and the rest she eats.
Nice.
Oh, I give Jillard all of my spare guns. I can't trade those away. Damn it.
Would you like them back?
Nah, it's fine.
Yes, and yes, I did the whole fucking bag of bones because, of course, I'm the one who does the bag of bones.
All right. Any last things you're doing?
Also, those bones are from like copious amounts of D classes she saved the bones from.
Nice. Was Molrat doing anything during this?
Not really, just kind of like keeping an eye on all the people. Like, Foundation, they're here.
Yeah. Because you are drawing eyes.
You look
Or-
very suspicious.
Yeah.
I am dressed like a plague doctor.
True. But it's just something about how your outfits translate into fancy dress that kind of sticks out.
Dog, the logo's still there.
Kinda. Like the logo is integrated into the design, but the whole logo is not actually present, kind of thing.
Yeah. The
Dude, you look like a
on-
watermark.
The plate on Teresa's Shaco is just like a very faint logo.
Yeah. That and some of them might even just outright recognize you. Since you're like only wearing like half mask. Okay, so shopping trip completed, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Moving on. I take it you were heading towards the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, the castle right now. It's like there's a ballroom, there's fancy like dance, ballroom dance going on, orchestra. You follow side path, and it's like orgy rooms.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The place is hopping. However, there is no royalty present.
Wonder why.
Well, there is now.
Did you make it to Lord Real? Okay. Lord Real of the Central Kingdom.
Oh shit.
Teresa's like, I have a way to get people's attention, and she's holding a flashbang.
Teresa, no.
Who are we? Do we know who we're trying to talk to about this? Or like,
I mean,
But
we're
but
just trying to get a map.
by a technicality of that Zomara has been dealt with, he kind of is a bishop. But
All right. I'm gonna say Kane at least would know the implications of what Molrat said that you needed, because the masks of the court of Alagata is their faces.
oh,
yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Which
our
they-
smash and grab just got a little more complicated.
Which
Oh,
they are not
stats
going to
grab just-
part with alive.
Do we need multiple masks or just
All of
one?
them.
All of-
please.
Oh,
That is
great.
Okay. How easy would it be to obtain if we were the new ambassador?
They're still not going to part with them.
Oh,
I have
True.
a question.
Yeah.
So
Not
it's
a question, a character question.
Yeah.
Does this imply we have to do things to the Nameless King?
He does not have a mask.
Oh, okay. Who in the court actually has masks again?
Let me pull this up. All right.
Snatch and grab. Just
Good question. How
There's
many
the
masks?
Black Lord, which is already in Foundation custody.
Yes.
There's
Oh,
the
fuck.
White Lord, who has the Diligent Mask. The Yellow Lord has the Odious Mask, and the Red Lord has the Mirthful Mask.
Okay. So we only have to get 3.
And if anyone is piecing together, if the Foundation has one, and I don't know if your character realizes what that one is.
Oh, I thought it got mentioned last time.
would Teresa be?
Hi.
Oh, not here.
I would say Kim would be murky about it, so I would like to advise an SCP lore if I can.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Try to recall it.
I can help out. I've got a
That's
2.1.
20 by myself. A 20.
I mean, if the two of you, if you want the little bit of boost, you can still let him. Okay, so how much trained are you contributing to that 20?
2.1.
All right, 22. Okay. So both of you are familiar with the Possessive Mask. Which was formerly the face of the Black Lord, who was exiled from Alagata. And you now need to get 3 more of those.
So is this a stealth mission now, where we're gonna sneak in, carefully, surgically cut off their face, or are we doing triple homicide?
I'm afraid we might have to go loud on this one.
oh,
Good.
Delano, would I have access to my packed weapon?
Yes.
Give me a second. Does that have to
Oh shit!
look now again?
Beware the eyes of March.
Because I have a question. It's
Oh, God.
not actually specified. Hi. You know Sarkics can make constructs, right? But
Yeah.
summons are not specified enough in the summon tech. But like the chart for summons is very has like 5 things, and it would have to be reflavored. Because if you recall, give me a second. Because the rail venue section.
I mean, if you can scrounge together 10 exertion for a summon.
Yeah, because I think if summons are really expensive.
Yeah. How many of you are reality benders?
Oh,
You and Kane.
No. Elder God is 10 exertion. Like SC Mythical Beast would be 8. The lowest I could summon is Elemental for 6. Yeah.
It takes at least 3 of you to get the Elder God.
Yeah. Gremlin Gremlin is actually 2 and lasts for 10 minutes. Hellhound is 3. But they have specific example tasks. They're not like temp summons would be cheaper.
All right, so what are you getting at with all this?
Oh, just kind of just a very like pawn level just Holocaust that isn't her telling Sorbet to be in combat. Just possibly just like a type 1 type 1.
What stats to assume? So
Yes,
what stats to apply to?
would translate that.
Oh, okay.
For constructs, for obvious her to have peons.
Yeah, for a permanent construct, like the lowest combat.
Yeah, something that's like they're at this point really just there to distract and inevitably get killed at some point.
The lowest one that has combat stats, basically.
Yeah.
Since it's permanent, you don't have to use any exertion to summon it.
Yeah.
What was I getting at?
Which I think would translate to just she rips off her arm, the arm morphs into some golem thing. She just remembers to once it's killed, reclaim that flesh.
Yep. All right. Anyway, this is all sidetracking. You're piecing together. Are you informing everyone else about the revelation of you're trying to gather more possessive masks?
She's gonna basically look at everyone. I'm like, by the way, the implications of us getting these masks, you know that, right? Yeah, we may have a hard time returning to Earth. Because you know these masks are their heads, right?
Oh, we're gonna get back to Earth. Don't worry, Kane.
Yeah, you're gonna have to commit regicide in Alagata.
Yeah, and she looks at Real. I'm like, this might not bode well for my. How long would have it been since the pillar taking down her mother? Like how long would that be? That like has lasted? It was around late Act 1, right?
Yeah, it has been like 2 years at the site.
Okay, it's like 2 years. Let's just say I am now the position my mother was, but For 2 years, yeah, 2 years, and she was like, I could do it. It still would not mean I would still be doing less shitty things than my mother did in this position.
Also, keep in mind, if you're harvesting more possessive masks, you should not be the ones to perform the ritual.
Oh yeah, that's what DPass is for.
Yeah. Oh, also in your notes, along with all of the various rituals that have to be performed, they do have to be, if for containment, they have to be performed once a year.
Goody!
There are more extreme measures for banishment / destruction, but that's just containment.
This can happen later. We can. That's something for someone above my pay grade.
Yeah. Right now, you have to do the hard part.
When do we not?
All right. So anyway, you are at this fancy ball, and if you go around a corner, there is an orgy of interdimensional proportions.
Naturally.
What you doing?
Jill is gone. You went to find the kitchen.
You just snuck into the kitchen.
Just fucking went.
Okay,
Teresa
so
practice.
because of the hat, the kitchen staff like see you enter. They're like, "Go, man the saucepan."
Absolutely going into the job right now.
Just locked in.
When Kane glances slightly while walking in that orgy room, does she? Here's the thing: on a scale from her usual psychic knowledge to the fucking wave of fingers she had to deal with, where is that at?
The high end.
She's like, oh, hell fucking no, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, and there are a lot of human GOIs that are like really cutting loose in a disturbing way.
Oh, it's so glad that I switched to Teresa.
Oh, I love the cooking channel.
Chillard's on a full side quest over here.
No, actually, is there a way that I'm gonna see if Jilla can find like a list of where maybe the royalty is with their food, like a schedule. A food
all right.
schedule?
Investigate.
Yeah.
Because you're all psychically linked.
Yes. You do realize that like Jillard's kind of like sounds more sophisticated actually in the brain.
Oh, you're hearing Jillard's inner monologue,
Oh yes.
which is like Torbeck.
I was gonna say
Uh-huh. Yes, poor Beck.
What Torbeck thinks he sounds like. Anyone watching at home, don't worry about it.
Legends of Evantris.
Oh baby. Oh baby. Okay, sorry, that was really loud. 32.
Okay, yes, you
God
do
damn.
see like the head chef is preparing the royal banquet.
Going over there.
And like you get too close, and because of the hat, he assumes you're supposed to be there. It's like, oh no, get back in line. And like you're now like assisting in making the royal banquet.
I'm gonna find someone that makes all the royal people shit their pants.
All right, sleight of hand. Is there a
Let's
sleight of
go.
hand? God damn it.
There's a oh shit.
Wait, are you sleight of hand shitting someone else's pants?
I'm putting something into the food that would make the royal people shit them pants.
Okay.
That's like reverse pickpocket.
Okay, I'll do
Spiking the dish.
that.
I like
The plan is to like make them go somewhere private, and then you guys could kill them.
Does anybody else have a suggestion of
Okay.
what like sleight of hand would be?
Is there not a sleight of hand skill?
Yeah.
There's lockpicking and pickpocket. Pickpocket is like the inverse of what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
I
kinda-
mean,
Skyrim reverse pickpocketing and still pickpocketing skill.
Yeah.
Showmanship?
Showmanship, acting lie, maybe.
stealth hide, maybe.
Stealth
It's like
hide?
a stealth thing.
You know what it is? It's swim.
It's
Nah,
jump.
we're gonna stick with pickpocket.
Okay.
Oh God, Anaconda. Really? Oh my God.
So good.
Shitting so much.
It's 15.
Okay. Let's contest. Is the head chef too distracted?
Oh, actually, I pulled the drama card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have the one that's someone has to take an emergency call and leave immediately. I'm gonna do that with the head chef.
All right, never mind. No contested role. As you're trying to do that, the head chef gets called away by the court to revise the menu. You get away with it. All right, what's everyone else doing?
Kind of like poking around, looking through all the rooms.
Jilla does tell you what their plan is.
Okay. Hey,
Telepathically.
So is the ballroom just kind of like a perpetual like gala?
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
There's people
Hey,
coming and going all the time. Some people staying there for hours.
In like the side the so the tables that aren't really there to sit at, and kind of the side, like the side along the ballrooms.
Oh yeah,
table.
like off of the dance floor, yeah.
Yeah, she's going to just like every so often at each table, kind of just set a stack of like business cards every once in a while, and for those that are capable, literally just are just say Carson Kane, never will give you up and never will let you down. And all of that is in Algodin script.
Nice. Does anybody not know about Kane's glove?
Kane can love.
Can love?
I mean, isn't Kane supposed to go to like drinks with someone on site?
Yes, but also the thaumaturgy department gave her a glove that it has Elgato runes on it, and it says literally, "Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down."
It's a glove with spikes, and the Alagadin script like oozes poison.
Oh,
but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the script says. It's just the fact that it's in Alagadin makes it like ooze black goo. Such a dumb item.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing that.
Oh,
We covered
I actually
Gillard.
I want to look around. You said there was like flyers about like how about becoming the ambassador, right?
Yeah, investigate or perception, your choice.
Investigate.
Yeah. What-
Pretty
what is-
nice.
What is going through Kane's head is like, at some point the foundation is gonna collapse and she's still gonna have a job left over.
23.3.
Okay. Yeah, you are now seeing flyers that are like this way to the audition.
Yeah, why not?
And it's like a side path to like a basement. It's the same path you took last time.
Oh yeah. But I'm heading down there.
Alone?
I'll tell everyone. I was like, hey, going to the audition. Gonna see.
Here
if
we
this
go
leads,
again.
like, any of the royalty.
All
Was I
right,
the only-
so
wait, was it Lacrane or Real when we were here last time?
real.
It was real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real would come with you to the audition.
Hell yeah. Let's try to be the new ambassador. That sounds funny as hell.
All right, so-
Real's like, wait. Real's like, wait, haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
And he puts his hand on Morat's chest and he's doing bless.
We are
I mean,
so back.
what's the duration on that?
And bless.
Yeah. It's like a minute or something.
Oh, it is 1 minute, so I guess I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait to bless up.
All right, and what is Teresa doing?
Teresa is going to take her drone, which looks very steampunk,
Right
and
now,
just
yeah.
all the way around the castle and just try and get a map of the place, assuming that this place does not change.
All right, as you do it, or like, are you going around in a circle?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay,
She's
so every
on the
time
map
you get
always.
every time you get back to the starting point, the place has changed.
Oh, she's just gonna recall the drone and just deal with shit.
Like for all
So-
you know, it would be going like in a spiral. For all you know,
Yeah.
like not tracing the same path.
Yeah, she'll just recall the drone and go with Real and Mulrat then.
Gotta love those non-Euclidean physics.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm fine with the unstable topography. It's part of it.
Okay, so it's Real, Teresa, and Morat going down then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the three of you going down like dungeon stairwell, down, down, down until you reach a door that is familiar to two of you.
Oh boy, we're so back.
I just realized something.
What?
I'm tied to Teresa.
Teresa cuts the rope.
No hesitation whatsoever.
Yeah, I
Bitch.
forgot.
She figures that it's better to stay with the most amount of people rather than tied to Kane.
Yeah, Kane, who is just schmoozing at this point. In high society.
Any excuse to be back in the era of time she is more familiar with. Oh yeah, no, she's having it.
All right. There are like local denizens of Aligata who do seem to be picking up on your status and are like sliding in with drinks and trying to like get your favor. All right. Anyway, those three. You get to the bottom. You're at a door. Two of you recognize it. What you doing?
The door locked.
No.
Damn it, she can't shotgun it.
I'm just gonna head in.
What was that?
Just walking in.
All right. So you walk out into the street, and it's back at the palace where you started, except no one is there out in the street. And the color scheme is now completely different, as you remember from last time. This is the palace, but like at a different time of day, in a different mood.
Oh, right, when the ambassador arrived.
Teresa just stands still for like a minute, rebooting.
Because you went down quite a ways and then exited where you entered.
Teresa does not like this place.
All right. So, what are you doing?
Walking back inside.
I assume back inside
Hey.
to the palace.
Yeah, forward.
Oh, okay. And
Hey,
who's
where
real?
are those auditions? Where are those auditions at?
Yeah, you do see signs, and it's in the castle.
Follow the signs.
All right.
Well,
All right, you hear a commotion of like a crowd, not party, just a large grouping of people, like probably all there for the same reason. But the first thing you see is like a steampunk drone that is very different from Teresa's.
Oh,
That is heading into the castle, like towards where the ballroom would be.
guess I'm following the drone.
you know what Real is also following? He's at this point dropped his crutch and he's just like limping along.
All right, you notice your leg is still a little stiff, but it's not really hindering you anymore.
He's like, nice. All these drugs are working.
I took the drugs and the drugs are working.
Took the drugs and the drugs are working.
He's like, finally, we've taken enough painkiller.
We've hit it. We've hit it.
we
wired
killed,
out.
we
The
killed
sweet
the
spot.
pain. We did it.
Like, the painkillers are still in effect. Like, they're still in your system, as is the 420-J. But, like,
And the alcohol.
you can tell that even if you weren't on them, it wouldn't be hurting anymore.
I'm like, feeling all right now. Got all that good magic in me now. Hey, mole rat.
Yeah, what's up, Real? Yeah, it was
Rat.
good.
You got any of that good sticky on you?
Pardon?
I know you had
Rat.
some left. You had like 2
Well-
bricks.
Mole rat, you had a whole bunch. We stole it from a warehouse.
Stole what from the Is this the 420J thing again?
420G mole rat, where is it?
I don't partake.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
Okay, anyway. You were following the drone?
Yeah.
All right. So it flies in towards what's where the ballroom would be, and you see it's kind of hovering around a blue feathered friend of yours.
Hey, Squawk.
Squall.
Except he barely notices you. His eyes aren't really focusing. He
Oh.
just slowly turns towards you. It's like, I hope you're not auditioning.
Why's that?
You won't win. The master will.
The who now?
And if anybody wants to make a perception check.
Sure.
Teresa will absolutely make a perception
I'm
check.
so not good at those.
D10 exploded.
Nice.
Oh, motherfucker.
Uh,
Oh, what the hell? 5.
Oh no.
Flippy, what is your mug?
18.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Is that red right hand? What?
Yeah.
Alpha 1? Yep.
It's like a memorial because they all died.
Aw.
It's
There
really
is no
funny.
anti-mem-
It's like in the fucking like tiniest.
Oh, when we
print
killed
on the
them
bottom.
all?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Really
Right
funny.
here there is no anti-memetics division.
Oh man, I miss that book being purchasable.
I got
I'm
a.
so glad I got a copy.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I got
I've read
an
it so many
18.
times.
The question is, do you get the new one that has all of the SCP stuff replaced?
Nah, I'm cherishing the old one.
God, I read that book in one day. It was amazing.
No, for real. I was so bored at school, so I was like, fuck it. We're just reading. I read through the whole thing online, and I was like, okay, I need to get a physical copy. And then I read it
God,
4 more times.
school. I haven't been in school in
Yeah.
over 20 years.
Oh
I'm not
my
far
god.
behind you, Del. Far behind you.
Yeah. Anyway, what'd you get? You three.
I got an 18.
18.
I also got an 18.
Okay,
5.
so everyone but Morat, despite the fact that Teresa and Morat are fine for going to be obvious reasons. Real and Teresa, you notice like these spores like floating out from the ballroom?
Oh.
Teresa immediately grabs her gas mask off her belt and just shoves it on Real's face.
Oh, thank you, Teresa.
What's going on? What do you see?
Are you going to
Spores.
point it out?
Yeah, Teresa would.
Okay. Once they point it out, then your eyes like focus on the tiny particles floating around.
Lordy. Pull my gun out.
I do wall of wind around Squall.
Okay, I will allow that. You blow all of the spores away from him, and his eyes finally focus. Like, oh, hey guys, what you up to?
Hey, Squawk, don't move.
Okay.
There's a
Hey,
bunch of
Squawk.
spores in the.
Squawk, who's the master? Just wondering.
Of where?
Oh, I don't know. This is a good question. Hey, Teresa, can you keep Squawk company for just a second? I need to make an uninvited appearance.
Okay.
And
Teresa in a military uniform holding a gun and an eyeball knife.
naturally.
Of
Just
course.
unblinkingly stares at this guy.
So the spores were coming out of the ballroom, is it?
Oh, I was just headed in there.
Oh, is
I mean,
the
this is a
ballroom where
momentous
the
occasion.
audition-
I was just reporting it for the Wandsman.
Oh,
You
is
should
the
stand
ballroom
outside.
is the ballroom where the auditions are?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so I could hold on. I can do air bubble, but how many people does that affect?
I mean, you only need it to affect one.
No, probably the
Feature.
monarchs.
Oh,
When
true.
you cast the spell at third level, how do you create 2 additional spheres? Okay, so I'm gonna put one on me, one on Squawk, because I don't want to wear the gas mask.
Damn, okay.
Ooh, burn.
Fucking offend a little bit.
Oh wait, no. Teresa's gas mask doesn't have a vocal diaphragm.
My spare ones do.
You gave it to Jared.
So now that I know
I
that
have
Squawk
10.
isn't going to breed
Oh, fair
spores,
enough.
do you guys, we can send Squawk out in the hallway, and do we want to go pay this guest a visit for the audition?
I think we have an audition to catch.
Teresa makes a pumping motion on the musket, and it sounds like a shotgun.
Oh my god.
I also take one of my muskets out. Let's go fight the master.
Yeah, I don't know who the master is, but let's fight the master.
Yeah.
I already don't like this guy. He bewitched Squawk.
Yeah, what an asshole.
Real knocks on the door, and he's gonna use thaumaturgy to make it like real loud.
Like, oh, the doors are like already open. Like you
Yeah.
just gotta like
Yeah, no,
go
he's
through.
like on the open door. He's like,
Oh, okay.
You just make our footsteps really loud.
It is barely noticed over the commotion.
What's the commotion?
Of just like large group of people, like nearby. Once you like turn the corner into the room.
Teresa holds up a flashbang.
Not yet. So is it just like a big room full of people, or is there someone like? very
Are you looking
clearly-
in?
Yeah, I'll take a peek.
Okay, so there is like a big roped queue, like going through the ballroom, snaking its way to the front, full of people like waiting for their turn.
Are these people like visibly spored?
Yeah, if you're looking in, there are spores floating all over the place, and everyone is kind of like dazed.
Uh,
And anyone who's looking in, perception.
Oh boy. Okay, that's pretty good.
Again, D10 exploded.
God damn
D12
it.
exploded.
My D12 exploded. I got a 19 on the D20 and I can't take it because I'm wearing a fucking gas mask.
What?
So 20.
what was that perception?
Yep.
Yeah.
26.
Okay.
Ooh, I exploded my 12. Which is good because I rolled on my 10s a 2, a 3, and a 2. So we got 23.
Okay, all three of you made it. So, big room, long line of people, spores floating all throughout the ballroom. And you hear one distinct voice going, "Oh, no, pardon me, just cutting through. I'm going to be next." And you see someone like through the crowd between people occasionally. You just catch glimpses of this purple hat and coat. And we're going to end it here.
Yay.
Bertram. Mole rat, would it help if you were a whale?
Real, what does that even mean?
You can't
Yeah,
do that as
Real
real.
wouldn't ask that.
Do you
Real
have
Real
polymorph?
could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one who
Could do
did it
that.
to me,
It's not his meme though.
I thought Vel did that to you.
Oh no,
Vel
that was
did that, yeah.
Oh yeah, because of the Astral Sea.
So yeah, he has subdued all of the other contestants.
I think I could do a spell for that. I know I have like a bigger wind spell.
I can
You know,
make the head in which his purple hat rests disappear.
Is this GD Bertram Wondertainment?
Whatever the proper currently
Wonderful.
Archfey Wondertainment is.
I retract my
Bertram?
statement.
He
No,
is seizing his
Bertram,
opportunity.
I heard Bertram. I was like, who the fuck is Bertram?
you know, spores are typically very flammable. And if I recall correctly, someone has
Oh,
a flamethrower.
Flamethrower time. Setting
Let's get rid
all
of
these people
all
on
the
fire.
competition.
I mean, listen. I know we said morally gray earlier, and I made a noise. I'm retracting that statement as well.
Oh, we're morally red. Red as in blood.
Okay, so
fire.
rewards. And keep in mind, we are out of trauma cards for the rest of the campaign.
Reverence is going to health now.
Yeah. All right. So experience 500
No.
and a reverence. And Teresa gets a merit.
I'm still not level 4.
Damn.
You do have that fancy knife, though.
Yeah, I do. Very
That's
proud
a
of the knife.
consolation prize.
Guys,
And-
don't worry. I have access to scary things here.
And no money since you haven't reported back to the site yet.
Okay.
All right. That is it for this session. We will continue next week. Night, everybody.
Good night.
Night,
Night.
everyone.